Hey everyone, it's Austin Moore. I'm back with another NBA video. Today I'll be reacting to Bleacher Report's 2024 NBA mock draft. This is the first time talking anything about the 2024 NBA draft. I will be posting videos about my mock drafts, and I'll be reacting to other NBA mock drafts from here on out. It is one of my favorite things to do, talk about the draft. It's super exciting. The whole draft process, everything involved in it is just awesome. Um, Love to watch college basketball as well. I am an NBA guy wholeheartedly, though. But let's just get right into it. Um, I did was starting to film another other video, and realized that I was on the wrong mock draft. I was on an earlier one, and I realized that after the third pick, and it was Isaiah Collier, and I was like, "There's no way this is right." And I looked, and it wasn't. So we are on the right one this time. Starting off with Detroit Pistons, Alexander Sarr. If you all don't know, his brother is in the NBA on the OKC Thunder, which is my favorite team. Um, So he has Thunder ties. Will he go be there? Probably not. I doubt the Thunder could get him if they wanted to. The Pistons got him here. Uh, do they need a center? Basically not. But he's he can do about everything. Great defender. Great defender. He can run a pick and roll with him. Lob threat. He can space the floor out, shoot the three. He has pretty decent handles and passing abilities for a big. I think he could go. He should for sure go top three. Is he 100% the number one guy? I don't know about that, but I really do like him going here to the Pistons. I think it is the right pick. Good job, good job, Pistons. Second guy up is for the Washington Wizards. They select Zachary Resaucher, one of my favorite players also in this draft. I think of him as a taller, longer Ray Allen. People say MPJ does not have. They don't have. They don't have comparisons on. The other one they did. Um, he's also from France, just like Stars. He's knocked down 3-point shooter, like 46% from three. It doesn't say, but he's a great scorer. I love watching him. Any chance that I get to see new highlights from him, I will do it. Um, he's the best shooter in this draft. Like, I'd say so. The only thing with him is I don't know about his shot creation. He's a good scorer. He's just not really a good shot creator. Um, yeah, you can see more ball handling and passing. I want to see, yeah, I also want to see him play a little bit more defense. But I think this guy can fit on any team. Any team that gets some top five, good job. Love it, love it. Uh, Next up, number three, San Antonio Spurs select Nikola Topic. Perfect pick for them. Him and Wemby would be just beautiful basketball. A good point guard. People compare him to Shea. Don't know if I'd go that far, but he's crafty inside. Needs to work on his shot a little bit, but time, young. Um, just really love his game. He is young too. Of course, he is. Was playing for Mega Basket. Then I don't. I think this might be the team that he's playing for now. He is hurt currently, so he's not playing. But really like him as a player. Ability to score inside, taller, yeah, 6'6". He does have very good passing. But yeah, him and Wemby would be a great duo together. So that's it for three. Number four is Ron Holland to the Charlotte Hornets. I think it's a great fit. Um, Plays for the G League Ignite. Explosive, doing better at shooting. I realize he's averaging 20. 46 from the field for what's going on there is not horrible. Yeah, it's an impressive number given his age and a lack of support from the team's veterans. Spot on. No, he's honestly, I think he's doing the best. There is another player that we'll talk about that I think's doing really good for how little hype he's getting. Doesn't mean you think he's one of the best players, but I think that's a great pick by Hornets. I think he is spot on player for them. Next up for the Portland Trailblazers, fifth overall, Cody Williams. Um, Cody is my favorite player in college. His brother's J Dub, Jalen Williams on the OKC Thunder, my favorite team. Um, this dude just plays just like him. There's nothing wrong with his game. He can shoot, attack, defend, get rebounds, can pass. Don't mean we may not see everything in his college. Once he gets to the NBA, crazy. I think if you get him at 5, good job, Trailblazers. Got J Dub 2.0. Number 6, Rob Dillingham. Yeah, this other one I looked and literally had him at 11. I disagree. The Grizzlies, I don't really know if they would do this. Him and John next to each other just doesn't really make too much sense. They want to put him behind him. I get it, maybe, but I don't understand. Rob, people, I think he's kind of like Bone, Shamon Crawford, stuff like that. He's 6'3", a little smaller. That's why him and Bone's so shifty. His highlights like at overtime elite. Just beautiful, beautiful basketball. I would die if I guarded him. I literally would not live after. Um, he's a great shot maker, shot creator. Not a horrible defender for his lack of size, but it's like Calipari literally gave him the green light for doing basically whatever he wants unless he messes up a couple times in a row. He's like, all right, let's diet down. That's crazy. Kentucky's a really good team, even though they have a lot of young talent on the team. I know that they're not like winning the most games in the world. They are ranked. They should be, but they have so much NBA talent on that team. Number 7, second pick by the San Antonio Spurs. They first got Nikola Topic. Now they get Matas Buzelis. If they did this, I think this is a win draft. Good grief. Via the Raptors. Zealous, ton of potential, great size that everyone always looks for. 6'8", 209. Some people say 6'9", 6'10" sometimes. He plays for that young Ignite team that's not doing the best. Probably the worst team in the G League. I was just seeing some highlights of him. He crossed up Jarris Walker. Well, he tipped a pass, got it back, crossed up Jarris Walker mid range, and did a sexy two-handed yammy. He's explosive, more explosive than you would think. Uh, yeah, he was a number one. He was a number one overall candidate for a little bit. His shot, 3-pointer. I think it looks good to me. It just doesn't go in. It's like 29%, and then he shoots like 53 from twos. He's a good player. He's a good player. A lot of potential. I think drafting him top 10 is still smart for right now. I'd still give him top 10. Number 8, Houston Rockets get Reed Shepard. Not too sure if my friend that loves Houston Rockets' his favorite team. I don't know if he'd be too happy them getting Reed Shepard. He also doesn't know too much about him. Um, I think Reed Shepard's great. I think he's top 5 college player, 100%. But I say 8 because the thing is, he's such a good 3-point shooter. He's so consistent. He super efficient at shooting, scoring. He's also one of the best defenders. I really do think that he plays bigger than he is. He's only 6'3". If he was 6'5", good grief, man. He's so good. He blows by everybody. He's way better than anyone thought he would be. He's 19. Like who thought this guy was gonna be this good? Not me. I really didn't think that. I did like him coming into the college, but he exploded way more than I thought he would. Next up for the OKC Thunder at 9 is Kyle Filipowski. I like Filipowski. I could see the Thunder maybe doing this. His shooting is getting a lot better. He's always had a pretty shot. It was just a matter of when is it going to fall down. It's starting to fall down. Um, he's had a couple games with at least for a couple 3 pointers. I don't know, three. Um, he's only 20. Seems more experienced than others. Other big man down low. I think it's a good fit for the Thunder. He can do about everything they want. Big man. I think it's a good pick for it. Number 10, Atlanta Hawks get Jacoby Walter. Have seen this dude play in person. College for Baylor. Streaky score. Good off pick and rolls. Shooting. Good off the dribble. Good catch and shoot. He has a lot of potential in my eyes. Um, I've seen stuff also about him being kind of like Shea. I don't know if I really agree with that all too much. See his frame a little bit. Um, averaging two threes a game, but I do like his scoring. But yeah, and he does he has a ton of potential in a lot of ways. Like he could be a good defender as well. Like I said, he has that frame. He has that Shea frame, and Shea's good. Um, Number 11, Chicago Bulls select. Um, always get his name wrong. I'm sorry. Tijane Salon. So sorry. I have watched a ton of this guy though. He's a raw prospect, of course, but he's explosive. He can shoot. He's like what just happened. He's a prototypical forward, 6'8", 6'10", whatever you want to give him. I've seen both. Yeah, he top 10 consideration just because of what he could be. He has a nice jumper, good rebounder. We just gotta see. Does this dude really want it? It's kind of like the same thing with Usman Jang. You could say they have kind of some similarities. Usman, was smaller for a long time. He plays more of a guard. This dude doesn't really play on ball, but he has a ton of potential. A ton, just like Jang. Why I was comparing him. Next up at 12, the second pick the Thunder have is Missy. I watched this dude too in college. I'm a little lower on him. Yeah, I saw him at more of the beginning of the year, and I've watched him since. He's just a big, tall dude. Do I think he doesn't have all of the skill in the world? He is doing a ton better. 15 points over the last 5 games is nice. He's had some double. Excuse me, I have hiccups right. He has been getting double doubles. He's a good inside defender. Good presence. He just really can't do anything outside of the paint on offense. Could he expand that for sure? If he does, great. But 12, I'm not too sure right now. I think 12 is kind of high. 13, Portland Trailblazers get Donovan Clingan. He's more experienced. I could see the Thunder taking him over. Missy could be a Thunder. He's 7'2", 280. He's had some injury problems, but when he's on the court, he looks good. When he's healthy, he looks good. They just got to make sure he's healthy. If he played for, say, the Thunder, he played about 15, 20 some minutes a game. That would be way better than playing about mostly trying to play him most of the game for you on. Well, they don't really much. But he's a good pick and roll. He's just a big dude, good presence inside. Scares teams off a little bit. 14, New Orleans Pelicans get Dalton Connect. Sorry if I'm saying his name wrong too. Dalton Etched, whatever. Um, I have a few guys that I have get names wrong in this draft. If they got him, that would be perfect. He's a good 3 point shooter. He's a great scorer. He's a senior. He's a little older, but this dude can shoot. He's athletic. He's undervalued of how athletic he is. Guy, good size, 6'6", 6'7", 6'8". Not how it goes. It varies between three. Um, I think if a contending team got him, good for you. You got one of the best senior class. Next up is Stephon Castle for the Miami Heat. That'd be perfect. He seems like a Heat guy. He's a good defender. Let's get that shot rolling. Watch out. Good ball handler. He's good size. He's 6'6". I really like him. He's a good playmaker as well. I really I really like him on the Heat. I think that's perfect. Um, like I said, love this. He gets if he seriously if he gets that jumper, watch out, watch out. He has been making them though. He just doesn't shoot a ton. Next up is the Orlando Magic getting Tyler Smith. He's the guy I was talking about. He's a lefty, stretch big, can shoot. Love his lefty shot. Um, no one's really talked about. No one really talked about him coming into the year. Not too many. I don't really hear many people talk about him now. He's 6'11". He can shoot. Let me look up his stats real quick. Y'all have to hear it. Tyler Smith league stats. I don't know everyone's stats top of my head. Sorry if you don't like me looking, but yeah, 14 points a game. He's shooting 49 from the field, 42 from three. Gets 5 rebounds a game, 1 block and 1 steal. I'd say that's pretty dang good. 19 years old. I'd like him on the Thunder. He has way more potential than anyone's giving him credit for. Um, yeah, he hasn't shown he's shown potential everywhere, but right now he's not the best defensive player. He's going to get the most rebounds, but here rebounding and defensive upside is crazy. Yeah, like creation. He's not the best creator, but the Thunder need a lot of teams that don't need a guy to create. They don't need a 6'11" guy to create. If he spots up, great. See, okay, I've watched this dude a decent amount. I started to about a week ago watching him. He has played for the Africa Academy Africa. Um, don't want to ruin his name. Super raw. He's a good defender, but he has so much potential. Yeah, he has people that have thought have said that he may go to college next year. But I think the Raptors getting him at 17 is not horrible. He just is a super raw player. Next up, 18, the New York Knicks get Devin Carter. A contending team needs this man. He's 6'3". He averages like 19 points, 8 rebounds. He plays so hard. Um, he averages like a block too. It's like I think it's 2 steals and 1 block, or 1 steal and 1 block. Yeah, like he's 6'3" and like 5 assists. Like he's 21. Dude, he's another one of those guys. Jaime Hawk is 2.0, stuff like that, dude. Like yeah, 28 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 blocks. 6'3". You can't tell me you don't want this dude on your team. Talk about his peskiness. Dude's pesky. He plays with a lot of intensity. Yeah, you really gotta like him. Also, a lot of people haven't talked about him. I really haven't heard anything at all. Just a little bit, but mostly from people that really, 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 really pay attention to everything college. Number 19, Atlanta Hawks get it. Isaiah Collier. He's fallen off so much. USC's been disappointing. Um, he's played 2 games from getting back from his injury. They've been pretty okay. It's just efficiency hasn't been that great. He got a big frame, good size. It's just playmaking hasn't been too well. There's I have a lot of hope for him. It's just hard sometimes. Yeah, yeah, limited shooting range. That's what I'm. That's what he's just not. He's a good scorer. He's a big dude. Like I said, he can attack, but he's also not been too efficient inside where he's attacking it. Yeah, he's good. He can get that spot, but he can't. He just can't finish what people were hoping for. Yeah, everyone knew that he couldn't necessarily shoot the best, but they're hoping at least he'd be able to finish inside of which he's not doing as well as people hope for, and he's not making a three like people really thought he would. So I think it's once he covers it all over and stuff, puts the mold on whatever you want to analogy you want to think. I think this dude, he still got it. He got it. He'll be a good player in the NBA. There's just no way. Next up, 20, Phoenix Suns get Terrence Shannon Jr. Good job, Phoenix. The dude is a great senior. Played a million years in college. Age 23. Running into problems with the law, but I don't know. I don't know anything about. I don't know about that. He's 6'6", 225. If the Suns got him, good job. They need a older guy. He's a good scorer. I've watched him a lot. He's uh, played for Texas Tech. I go to OK State games. He's a good pick at 20. I'd take him. He's first round player. Johnny Furphy, this freshman right here, has finally been doing it. Man. It took him a little bit, but of course he's a freshman. He's starting to get his groove back. He's a good shooter. He's a good scorer. He's really he's really turned on the Jets this year. Um, yeah, their new question is how high is he gonna get? Yeah, yeah, he's really he yeah 70 basically 78% at the rim is pretty nuts. Now I think he's a great 6'9" too. I did not actually realize he was Australian. I don't know how I didn't know that. But yeah, he's good size, a lot of potential, good score. Defense in the best, but he's really keeping with the guys. Really keeping with them on the perimeter, and he's high energy guy as well. I'm losing my voice. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna try to finish this out before I lose my voice. We're gonna go to 30 though. We're just doing full first round. Next up is the Philadelphia 76ers getting a Khalil Ware. I'm not a big Khalil Ware guy. He's going. I think he's playing way worse than he was beginning of the season. He's inconsistent. He gets. I think he gets kind of bullied around by the big named bigs. Uh, I he just doesn't play too hard. I feel like when he gets to them. But you can space the floor out, good size. He's a good player. He's a good blocker. He's a good rim protector. I like other bigs over him. 23. New York Knicks get Kevin McCullough. He's also a very good senior. I think he could go earlier. 23. He runs a show for Kansas. He played for Texas Tech as well as Terrence Shannon. I can't believe he's still in college as well. He's a good scorer. I think it could be another Julian Wilson. Draw there. There's Wendell Moore. There's a lot of players he could be like, but he could be Jaime Hawkins. 24 Milwaukee Bucks. Ryan Dunn's falling down a little bit. Um, he is the stock king. Rebounds and blocks. Probably the best defender in this draft class. If he had that three ball, he'd be an automatic lottery pick. I know hopefully he will develop 3-pointer, but he's athletic, got some fast feet. He keeps up with people on that defense. 25, Tristan Da Silva, interesting player from Colorado. He's a little older as well. Wasn't really expecting this jump. A good thing for Cody Williams coming to Colorado for this dude. Yeah, he's 22. He does have a good IQ. That's what I've heard. I've heard it a lot from good plug and play guy, 6'9", good frame. That's what everyone's looking for. The 6'9" guys, 6'9" forwards. 26, Oklahoma City Thunder select Keyshawn George from Miami. There's Sean Padula. Played on my use. Get off track and saw Sean Padula. She's actually done very good. I'm actually surprised I haven't heard about him going second round or something. He is inefficient. Um, Sean George, I really haven't heard like all that much. I won't lie. I mean, good frame, 6'8". Wow, they're 41 and a half from three. I'm so sorry that I haven't heard about this guy. I apologize. Keyshawn Johnson, huh? Like, I really apologize. I'm making the video longer. Keyshawn George, my bad. I mean, 7.5 points. He has a lot of potential, especially with that three ball. And then his free throw percentage 82.6, and that everyone looks at that to translate shooting. 2.1 assists is pretty good though. Point 0.8 steals and turn it over all that much. I think this is a pretty decent pick. I could see him going first round. Some potential's there. He's 6'8". I mean, what do they say? And though he struggled more inside the arc without strength or explosiveness, enticing fluidity with his dribble and passing. So he has a good dribble. Okay. I'm not gonna lie if about a player if I don't really know anything about him. Jerry McCain. You see Sean Padula again. That's pretty. Um, he's one of the best shooters in this draft. That's about really all that he's great at. I think he's pretty decent at everything. I don't think he lacks a lot. Questions with his limited size and athleticism. That's what I was. That's really about the only thing. He has some athleticism. Of course, he can dunk and everything. It's just talks about crafty dribble moves. He's just a really good shooter. Spot up, everything. He is a combo guard. I do really like him in this draft. I think 27 is a little low for. 28, Cleveland Cavaliers select Bobby Clintman. He played at Wake Forest last season. I thought he was going to go in the draft. I think he was hoping for a lottery pick this year, but I don't think that will happen. He's inconsistent. Good size though, it doesn't say. I think he's about 6'8", 6'9", 6'10", like those guys usually go. And consistent. Ball's been difficult to build rhythm and in a spot up heavy role, so he's a spot up player on this. I think he has potential too. Another thing, looking at those guys with 29, Dylan Jones, Weber State. Um, he's just he could play. He could play in the post. It's kind of hard to say because he's a Weber State guy. They don't play like big name guys, big teams. He's smaller, but he'll get boards. He does about everything for the team. their number one guy by a long shot. I think he'll be good in the NBA, pretty decent. Could have a decent role. Um, yeah, it's just like what? Where would you put him on a team? I was just actually wow. I didn't. Like I said, he can do everything. Um, yeah, his three ball. He has a good free throw. That's what I didn't think he shot that many three, but yeah, he does. He doesn't. Yeah, a good free throw, which is very good. Makes you think about drafting him even more. I have hopes that he will be a good 3 point shooter. Another Colorado guy, KJ Simpson. Um, he is a guard, smaller guard, 6'2", 19 and a half points, 63% true shooting. Um, this Colorado team was really fun to watch. He's a little smaller, but I think he has a chance to really be effective in the NBA. But I think we're gonna quit it there. I do need to go eat. I do gotta go eat somebody. But I was only gonna do the first round. I appreciate everybody watching. I'm gonna be making my own mock drafts. I'm gonna get more into each player. We're probably gonna do draft boards too as well. Since we don't have any set picks yet or anything like that, we'll do more draft boards right now than usual. Uh, but I really do appreciate everyone. Watch out for those upcoming mock draft videos. Like I said, I will be more in depth. I promise. I'll talk way more about the player and the team, everything like that. But thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and peace out.